Hello, viewers. We are live at Holy Mount Zion Model School at Mampontin, Alaji Koku Junction. And we are here for our first edition of our health talk. And we are about to enter the school. So, viewers, let's get inside.
Hello. Good morning. As he rightly said, my name is Georgina. I'm a midwife at Hope Exchange Medical Center. We are here to talk to you about cholera. When you talk about cholera, it's an infectious disease. And then this disease is characterized by you vomiting profusely and having what? Diarrhea. Cholera is a fecal-oral disease. Do you know what fecal-oral diseases are? No. But do you know what feces are? Yes. Okay. And you know what oral means? Something oral. Okay. So fecal-oral, feces, oral. Are we getting it? Are you on the same line? Yes. Feces, oral. So we have something you call the 3Fs. The feces, then flies get on the feces, and the flies get to the food we eat. So that is how come we are going to get our own feces into our mouth. Please, are we okay? What part of the body do we use to eat? Let me say that. Our mouth. How do we get the food into our mouth? Through our hands. Okay. So let's just say that I have cholera, and then I go to the washroom. I don't wash my hands. I have cholera. I'm infected. I touch something. I don't wash my hands. You're about to touch the thing. You do touch the item. You don't wash your hands. You're going to get cholera. Please, are we okay? The organism that causes cholera is called Vibrio cholerae. Please, let's say it. Vibrio cholerae. That is the organism that causes what? Cholera. Do you get it? Yes. And where does that organism live? It lives in us human. If I am infected, the organism is going to be in me. But then how would the organism come out? In my feces. That is where it's going to be present. Please, are we together? Yes. So the organism Vibrio cholerae lives in what? Man. And the man, to be precise, man, your feces, human being, your feces is where the organism is going to be. So other fecal-oral diseases are like typhoid. So somebody having typhoid, to say that the person has a fecal-oral disease. So what are some signs and symptoms of cholera? Anybody with an idea?
High fever.
High fever. Okay, thank you. Please come. Vomiting. Please, anybody again? The person would have fever. Okay, what again? Anybody again? What would somebody that has cholera do? Some signs and symptoms of cholera. What would the person do? Yes. The person will lose weight. Yes, that is true. That's a severe form of cholera. If it is untreated, they are going to lose weight. So when somebody has cholera, the very first thing that you are going to see on the person is vomiting, as well as the person is losing stools. Passing stools. Sorry, the person will have diarrhea. What we call running stomach. Are we okay? Yes. So if you have cholera, you are going to vomit profusely. The underlying word is profusely. In control. You know, it wouldn't be like, no, it will just come. Are we getting it? And then you're going to go to the washroom several times. You have running stomach. That is what you are going to go through when you have what's cholera. Because the organism will now come and live in your intestines. And then it will cause everything that you eat to come out. Do you get it? So when you drink water, or it comes. Everything you do, if it is able to pass by the intestines and even get to your body, you're going to bring it out. In less than the possible time you can imagine, you're going to bring it out. Please, are you okay? Okay. So that's some signs and symptoms of what? Cholera. And then when you pass the stools, we usually call it the rice water stool. When you wash rice at home, how does it look like? Say, white. Now, say, there be the milk, be a gum, sir. That is how your stool is going to look like. That is the color it will take when you have diarrhea. When you have cholera and then you are passing the loose stools, that's how the color of your stool will be. Please, are we okay? You are going to get dehydrated. Do you know what dehydration is? You don't know. Okay. So if we say that somebody is dehydrated, that means that, do you know hydration? Okay. Somebody is dehydrated. And so when you panimare, let me say that. And so now woman and answer away. We all have water in our body. Do we know that? What is sweat made up of? Water. The saliva we produce, our urine, even our blood has some parts of water in it. So just imagine that you're having cholera, tape. Bono, bono. Just imagine that you're having cholera and you're going to get dehydrated. That means that your body wouldn't even get enough blood, because components of blood, yes, so water come home. Do you get it? Okay, you're not going to get sweat, are you? You are dehydrated. Until you're dehydrated, like, I don't know whether you've seen such people before. A common dough pants. You ever say common dough pan? I know so when you are dry pa. So now you're dehydrated. Our new me. We won't say when you back can't shame. So cholera is very serious. So when you back can't shame, now it's said when you katano. That is how cholera is when you are dehydrated. Okay. Have you seen somebody that's a drunkard? Have you seen a drunkard before? Say pick out drunkard pa. If you are so one no true. One who's be that. You see that their cheeks are like falling. That's what my phone teagu. That is how you're going to look like when you have cholera and you are dehydrated. Please, are we okay? There is something we call skin tego. Try pinching your own skin. Try pinching it. Sit down. Yes, sit your own phone. Just the skin. Just the skin. Leave it. It has fallen back, right? That is the normal human being. That is it. It's not supposed to last. And it's how yes, a chance and I'll come back. But so when you cholera, that's how be dehydrated. Also, when I'm say a bit and sana when I'm not go back to the previous states. Oh, sana cholera too. Pam try to say. TSA so when you cholera, obefe. Me boy. No one saying you diarrhea. Wait me as I dehydrated. Pam try to say. Yes, so be saying your fever. Sister ne kind so be your fever. Pa try to say. Your free baby pause. So what don't settle has say ya home. We won't have hair home. Try feeling it. You feel it? That is what we call the pulse. When you have cholera, your pulse will be weak. See, I can say be a weak out here. Say your pulse will be weak, and then your respiration. Send your home in a very shallow. I say you be gasping for air. That is how it is. Do we get it? Or respiration, the strength, and then the volume, the rhythm, and everything is going to calm down. Please, are we okay? Yes. So those are the signs and symptoms of what? Cholera. And then in adults, your BP is going to go low. Do you know what BP is? Do you know what BP is? Blood pressure. When you go to the hospital, you see that the nurses will tie something around your arm. Your mothers especially. That is the machine we use to check your blood pressure. When you have cholera, it will go low. Please, are we okay? So right now, we know what cholera is. We know what causes cholera, the microorganism that causes cholera. We know the name, right? We know the signs and symptoms of cholera. So that is simply how one would get what? Cholera. Either directly or indirectly. So that the directly one is you going to touch the dead body or you having cholera and then defecating around, the flies get on it, they're going to be on food or water, then we get it. Please, are you okay? Then indirectly is through articles like the doorknob, the cooking utensils, the cups and other things. Please, are we okay? Are you aware that some people in Ghana use some kind of water to water fruits and vegetables for us? Okay. So that water that they are using, how is the water like? Is it all of them that to go and fetch water and go and pour it on the fruits and vegetables? No. Some do fetch it from the stream, some from the rivers. And I don't know whether you've been to a typical village before. In the villages, sometimes the water body is divided into 3 parts. We have the parts that we humans will fetch and go and cook with it, fetch and go and use it to wash and everything. And then there's another part that animals will come and feed from. I don't know whether you've seen it. Probably in movies or on the TV during the news. Then there's another part that anything at all you want to use the water for, you fetch from that part. So if they are fetching that kind of water for us, how are we going to live? Then that means you are going to get cholera if only one person in that village has cholera, because they are going to use that same water that the person pulled in to water all the vegetables, all the fruits for us to go and buy. Please, are we okay? So then how would you prevent cholera? How? Yes. Thank you very much. Let's clap for her. If you want to use the washroom, please go to the washroom. If for any reason you want to respond to nature's call, you want to defecate, go to the washroom. No matter how bad the place is, it is better than doing it around. You wouldn't know. Maybe you have cholera. You don't have the sentence yet, so you don't know. You do it around, the flies get on it. They go and be on the woman's rice. That means the entire school, we are all going to get cholera. Because she has already cooked the rice. So even if I wash my hands, still now I'll get cholera. Please, are we together? So please don't defecate around, okay? If, let's just say that there's a bowl of water and we are all washing our hands in that bowl. There is nothing like a tap or a vertical bucket and we are all washing our hands in that bowl. And I have cholera. I wash my hands after using the toilet. I wash my hands in that bowl. Then you don't have cholera. You come and wash your hands in that bowl. Are you going to get it or not? You will not get it. You get it. You are using the same water I used. Do you get it? You still get it. Right now, you are using soap to wash your hands, but what type of water are you using? The water you are using is contaminated. The organism is in the water. Are you getting it? So you are supposed to wash your hands with soap under running water. In so na ba na besene. It needs a tie ho. What I say? Se tie ho di aboni betimi atenem, but se besene kwa di aboni ntimi ntenem. Ebusianfo ya te ase. Are you confused? Do you understand? Are you okay? So that is it. So you wash your hands frequently and then you don't defecate around. Please, are we okay? Then our environment, what again can we do? What again can we do? Yes. You always keep your environment clean. Basically, that is all. You always keep your environment clean. If you are keeping your environment clean, that means that you will not fetch dirty water and go and use it to cook. Right? If you are keeping your environment clean, and let's just say that you go to the stream and you notice that somebody has defecated around the place, that means you do something about the excreta so that it doesn't rain and the rain will pull it into the stream. Or you leave it like that. No. If you are keeping your environment clean, then you make sure that the utensils you are going to use to cook, they are clean, right? Then you have to be a clean person as an individual. Personal hygiene. You make sure that your fingernails are trimmed. If you have the long fingernails, the organism can live in it. Regardless of you going to the washroom and washing your hands, maybe you wouldn't wash it well. You still have the organism present in your fingers. Please, are you okay? And then when you're going to brush your teeth, mind the water you are using. It should be clean as well. For any reason, if you doubt that the water you are going to use is clean or not, you can boil the water. Have you seen some before? Do our mothers do that? Sometimes they boil the water before we drink it, or they boil the water before we use it for any other thing. You can boil it up to 1 minute or 3 minutes. It's okay. Then you allow it to cool, and then whatever thing you want to use it for, you can. That way, any organism that was in the water would be dead. Please, are you okay? And then coming to our fruits and vegetables, if you don't want to get cholera, you wash your hands before you eat. Do we know that? And then before you eat, if it is orange, wash the orange before you take the peels off and you eat. If it is any vegetable at all, you wash it with what? Water and what? No, vegetables. Salt and water or vinegar. Those that know vinegar, you can use it. So you can wash your vegetables with what? Water and salt before you take them in. Those that are not going to be cooked. But if you are going to cook the rice, you are going to cook the cabbage, then you don't, even if you don't wash it, the organism will die. But it's advisable that you wash it. Please, are we okay? But how would we manage somebody that has cholera? Right now, if I have cholera, what will you do to me? What am I supposed to do, and what will you do to me so that you You'll be okay, me too, I'll be okay, I won't die. How are you going to manage somebody that has cholera? Yes, you must. By taking him or her to the hospital, that's okay. Please, any person again, anyone. If somebody has cholera, take the person to the hospital. Okay. But before then, before you go, or on your way when you are going to the hospital, okay. First aid. Before you go to the hospital, you can give the person a lot of fluids. Fruit juice is okay. The fruit itself is okay. You can give the person mashed kenke. Anything that has a lot of fluid, water itself is fluid. Please, are we okay? Soup in bits because the person is vomiting. Don't forget. The person is vomiting. Do you get it? Yes. So you can give the person all fluids to make sure that the person doesn't go dehydrated. Because you talked about the signs and symptoms of dehydration. Do you remember? So now let's go on to the management. What would you do? Somebody said you should take the person to the hospital. And then I've also said that to give the person more fluids to what? Take in. So what are some of the fruits that when you take in, you're going to get more fluids? Yes. Watermelon is correct. Yeah. Kenke is correct. Yes. Cucumber. Yes, cucumber has a bit of water. But right now, it is not wrong. Please, you are correct. Okay. But we want that those that have lots of water in so baby. Yes. Oranges. Yes. Come again. What? Lettuce. No. You are not getting me. Won't say the Americans. Me say oh. Ye coffee eduaba ben, fruit ben, and nsuo wom pa. Ebi ti say den. Yes. Mango, ebi ti say den. Pineapple, yeah, nsuo wom. But ose se wo twa anka no na mia nsuo bebre aba. Ube kube anu ahwe nsuo wo kubem. So wan hu de meche. Enti na me say de wo nsuo bebre de ewom. Because that time no yen kan say nipa na onya cholera or feel nipa no ofe nipa na so say kwa washroom oni bebre won enti bi kwa na aduane nye na kono ti afi na akwa akoma no bibi set se carrot ti afi na onko carrot there bi obebre obeka so onhwe facho what I say but se kube na obo nsuo ni ma na nkakranka ka obetimi ayede anu mawie yate ase watermelon on se onwe sanche na wanya nsuo no mango anka famocho mate ase aha it's an who turn on now. I feel now man a nourishing diet. If it's a lettuce, neka kumba na sister neka. O man ne mo no a stew kama no jisha saladi. Lettuce see be now the kakumba account. Now the account man the person will regain the punish strength. From try at say. Aha. Patro baby, yes. Milk. If only the person can take it. So bet me anomon kwa dia. Se nipa ne betimi anom nkwan de abetimi de ama no obenya protein e free milk meboa so betimi anom nkwan de abetimi de ama no pam cho ya te ase. Then you give the person ORS and zinc tablets. Do you know ORS? Yes. Do you know how it is prepared? The local one efie why na ma me ORS with yama yes or you say no the ORS need to enti ORS no ko hospital na ko drugstore eya na ye de aye dada o he was sachet mu ti eno no se we hwe agu dai nsuo no 1 liter na de agum yes se o se onom ne ntente mo nto aso cause ade a chi aye dai asai but efie wan kasa obetimi aye bi meboa wa hu bi da ye ne say the girl in the middle sugar and salt and then what the water that is it. You get it? So the right proportion of salt, the right proportion of sugar, then the water. You are done. You have your ORS. So when you can go to ORS now, but I bet me first on here say, first situate teaspoon 3 now I find chine 1, and now almost so 4 teaspoon of sugar no 6 teaspoons of sugar. Then you take salt half. The teaspoon back on crying your full or half. Now they are throwing your ORS. That is what now the school of thoughts are saying. Better still, you can go to the drugstore or the pharmacy, get the sachet of ORS, you put it in 1 liter of water, you are done. Do you get it? Now one kakra. Now one see a best somewhere you are going to get your fluid towards back in a way or the other. Please, are we okay? Okay. So when the person goes to the hospital, When the person goes to the hospital, we do something we call barrier nursing. To say obia when you're COVID, sign a bit treating. On said, and can't be a co hospital. You be more busy on phone now, but now on chain. Now we are bano or corner. No, yes, sir, because it is easy. Into say infectious. Mokai. Easy say, nipa no will be in the obia only be. See a man crofobia brain day and corning chain. To say we are busy any be near COVID. Cholera na say any say any born into sabaya unya binti any day. Ye yenesa. But traumatic. Niama na nipa na wanya cholera use no. I was so making sure say what disinfect it. And I say what making it clean and sana on so day. What use it? Make us ayeti ase. Pam chomo ye sure mo te ase. Inti any ye real. Meba. Say I can't what cholera is meboa. Ya ka say cholera ye oral. Ya ka say nam ye feces so na flies. Then it gets to our food, our water, through our hands, into our mouth. Me boa. Ya ka say onya cholera, or be feel be dehydrated. You pass loose tooth, you have fever. Me boa. Ya can't prevention of cholera. You wash your hands with soap and running water. Ya ka say don't defecate around. Wash your vegetables with salt and water. Wash your everything. Say ya can. Any asaka management. Me boa. Ya can't born into the cholera banidin. Ana. Okay. Inti yanka abone di. Sa yaka. Yes, abone the same. Yes. Pacha say. House fly. Abona obema wanya cholera ya re no ho. Abone friend vibro cholera. But unim the fly ne ye. Sa abone ba wu mu na unya cholera na ho. Uti, what's the mas? Abona ba wu ni peduem. Wanya cholera yare no udidi na okoja onan a okọ toilet a abo ne beba betina o toilet im sa abo ne friend vibro cholera no sa abo no abo no ma onya cholera ni din ya vibro cholera o enti once na say house fly e na eba be transmit what I say onu ne be si wo janan ni mu a no de akosi aduane so sister idi a no wanya bi pacha what I say si aboa na ode cholera bani de friend vibro cholera but house fly e beka so ye agent or ye agent of transmission what I say because all right senses ye on fa on san kote se bi obi toilet se wudi ana se wa wudi se wudi ana obi be yesa obi anya sa but aboa ne de e ho na odidi o so na beka akosi so no akofa sa aboa na ye de every toilet nim no de abesi waduane so yate ase ana say wo call toilet ebia na bia ka wonsa na wan ro wonsa ye wan ro wonsa kra na odi akodidi odi akoto obi aduane na nipa konso anya bi what ya say pacha what ya say ti abo na odi cholera banankasa de friend vibro cholera pacha what ya say iti house line de ono na transmit ono na de nti enya mensa na de yare ne ma wo na mensa so na wanya but enya mensa na de yare ne ma wo yate ase pacha yate ase do we really understand? Okay. Please, anybody with a question? Yes. Cough. No. Cholera is fecal-oral. It is not airborne. The area bit mania with cough, a bit is COVID-19. Okay. See, COVID-19, the virus lives in the respiratory system. Do you know what the respiratory system is? Yes. So the virus lives in the respiratory system. So droplets from your respiratory system through you sneezing or you coughing, and none of virus near the womb. And I'm a coronavirus. But cholera, the albano babetsna or digestive system, your intestines, no really easy be a friend of toxins. What's the difference no? So those that are going to get it through coughing is the respiratory diseases. Yate so be a common cold, a respiratory disease. See, no so about an answer is sneezing, it become a bit near. What I say, coronavirus, a respiratory disease. So droplets from the respiratory system through coughing, through sneezing, you are going to get it. Please, we get it. Please, are we okay? So we are done. Any question? Any question? No question. So how do we wash our hands? How do we wash our hands? So that means everybody knows how to wash his or her hands. So I should point somebody to demonstrate to us. You know. I should point to you. Okay. So come here. Come and demonstrate to us. You can talk. Bet me akasa tree and abofo.
You first.
Feel free.
Obedi kind. I won't talk.
You won't talk. Yeah, you
You first do like this.
Okay. 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 Yeah, done. Please, do we all agree? We agree, oh. Some people are agreeing, some people are not. Who doesn't agree to what our sister did? What's your name, my dear? Laurentia. So Laurentia taught us how to wash our hands. Is that it? Sa na yenyi na ehoro yen sa na so bi obi foforo bi. Sa na yenyi na yeni meboa. Onti na ontimi nkasa yes na onti. Sa na yenyi na ehoro yen sa. Yes. Obi si no. Wow. Wow, on the palm. Okay. So when you want to wash your hands, you wet your hands with water. Ideally, that is it. Running water. That is how you're supposed to do it. And then you add soap to lather. Whether it is key soap, wine, bar soap, or liquid soap, or soap, yeah. Now the rock at home. So best over you say 8 times, or palm 8 times. So by our rain, continue the number second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is for the palm. Please, are we okay? Yes. Can you all see?
Yes.
Okay, so we have water on our hand, we have our soap, and then we've rubbed our palms or we washed our palms 8 times. Then you go this way, the palm at the back of the palm. So this hand on this hand or that on that. Anyway, say. When I am done, you demonstrate to us, okay? What is your name? No, the last guy. You. White mask. What's your name? Sylvester. So when I'm done, nobody demonstrates. Why? So this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 8. Then this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this way. You are washing this way. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. So this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You are washing your knuckles and then this part of your fingers. You can't hear or see. You can't hear. I am saying that you wash your palms 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? Then this way 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay? Yes. Please, are we together? Yes. Are we here?
Yes.
So this is this 4. Then this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we okay?
Yes.
Obia Mudia Maya. So far, Maya saying
2, 3.
Obia.
Yes.
Then I'll count. So wash your own side. Wash your hand. Wash your hand. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are your feet. Then the tips of the fingers in your palm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you raise your hand. You clean with a clean towel or tissue paper or anything. Then you dispose it. Please, are we okay? So that is it for cholera. I'm sure you all know coronavirus, right? Yes. That is why we are all wearing the mask. Meboa. Okay. Who listened to the news last night or this morning? Yes, what did they say? Kids, yes.
Getting some of the coronavirus.
Yes. So those that didn't listen to the news, we are saying that when you go to Konfanoche right now, there are kids, children, and crowds to say, yeah, you know, our many coronavirus. And it is a say, dear, and Kase, corona in the empenny phone quo. You can get it. Please, are we together? Yes. So right now we've had cases of children having the virus, so you can get it. So you wash your hands with soap under running water, I am begging you, please, wear your mask. Don't bring your mask down. Talk to somebody. Say nipan make a sound. No. Don't take your mask off and be walking about. If you don't have anything doing outside, stay at home. Open school na se uni show ma men smile. Unkwara about snaps now fear. So kwa bonti ayare ne wo ho. Please, my sisters and my brothers, I am begging you. Coronavirus is real. Enya atesemo. People are dying of coronavirus. It is serious. It is there. When you get it right now, you buy isolate too. It will be anywhere the one sound when you are real. It is between you and your God that you are going to get healed. Yes, it's true. You're afraid to be for flashes. You're the best master by but a dream bit to your arena said, no, ye. So you stay safe, okay? Wash your hands under soap with soap under running water. Then you wear your nose mask. Try as much as possible to do the social distancing. Okay, 6 feet, right, or 2 meters. So right now, I urge you all to treat the person next to you as a coronavirus patient. Do you understand? Fanny said your tone channel coronavirus. Okay. Into a more material send your more tenacity. It said your tone general coronavirus. There be our show mask and our own share. Aha. Beno, and now beno. Beno. What's your say? What's your say? Aha. So please, I'm begging you, coronavirus is real, and then cholera too is real. Stay clean, stay safe, so that you don't get any of it. Okay. Thank you very much. Any question? No. So you're done.
Okay. What do we say to Miss Gina? Miss Gina, God bless you. Thank you. Okay. I believe we are done now. So thank you for your comportment and God bless you too. Okay. Thank you.